Hey, good morning. This is Kent with SGT Replays coming to you live this morning from the Blaylock Bunker in North Carolina, sunny North Carolina this morning. We're thankful to be having some pretty weather this morning as we had a rainy day yesterday, but I just want to come to you this morning and try to get some things set up straight here for my stream this morning. But thankful to just be coming to you live this morning with some more Glory Days boxing brought to you from Sideline Strategy Games and Anthony at Glory Days Boxing. And just really a game that I've grown to love and enjoy playing. We're continuing this morning in a tournament I've started. It's been a couple weeks now. It's a 32-man double elimination tournament for the title of what I call the BunkerBoxing League Heavyweight Championship. And it's been going great. I've enjoyed all the matchups, just bringing out all these fighters from of old and current, and just seeing how these fights unfold. We are now into the second round of these bouts. We're seeing now, dropping down into the losers bracket, these fighters that you'll be watching today. It's a win or go home, lose and you're out scenario with Evander Holyfield and Max Schmeling. Two well-known fighters. Evander Holyfield probably a little more known for me, and because he's one of our contemporaries, we got to watch him fight those epic battles between him and Mike Tyson. Max Schmeling, well before my time. Max Schmeling was a great fighter, a German fighter who had a career record of 56 wins, 10 losses, with 4 draws with 39 knockouts. Let's take a look at the tail of the tape. We'll look at Schmeling first. Schmeling is a 8-star fighter with a power of 4 and 6 when his opponent is stunned, with a chin knockdown of 2, and he's stunned 3 through 5, and his chin KO is a 3. His will is a 5. He cuts at a 4 and he fouls at a 3. But because today's referee is Davey Pearl, he's tough on fouls, so we're going to add 1 to that, and he will be a 4. His stamina is 80, and he has no traits. Schmeling is a fairly balanced fighter, as he'll land 0 to 53 on the inside and 0 to 50 on the outside. So balanced, a little more on the inside, but not much. His defense is average from 1 to 3. He'll take away 1, and 4 and 5, he will add 1, and he will counter from 1 to 7. It's a little better boxer than Holyfield. Holyfield in his career was 44 wins, 10 losses, and 2 draws with 29 knockouts. His power is 5 and 7. So 5 and then 7 when his opponent is tired or hurt. His chin knockdown is a 2, and just like Schmeling, he will stun 3 to 5. His chin KO is a 1, so he does not knock out as easily as Schmeling. His will is a 4. His cut is a 4. He fouls more regularly than Schmeling at an 8, and it will be a 9 for this fight because of David Pearl. He has no traits as well, and his stamina is 70, 10 less than that of Schmeling. On the inside, he punches from 0 to 52, and on the outside, 0 to 47, so not as accurate as Schmeling. And he also is an 8-star fighter. His defense from 1 and 2, he'll take away 1, but 3 through 5, he will add 1. And he only counters 1 to 6. Need to make an adjustment here. One moment. All right. So that's the tale of the tape. As we're beginning to go into this bout, this will be a 10-round bout. This is an elimination match, again, as I said, so whoever wins this match moves forward in the tournament, and whoever loses goes home. So 10-round bout, Max Schmeling, Evander Holyfield. Our judges for today's bout of Max Schmeling is he allows all those punches through 240 mark here in round number 2. 2 and a 5. Again, Holyfield on the offensive this time from the outside. 26 from the outside. Again, the jab, the hook, and the uppercut getting through the defenses of Max Schmeling as he continues to land that combination. There will be no defense from Max Schmeling as we go to the 220 mark here in round number 2. 5 and 3. This time a toe-to-toe from the inside. Holyfield leading off from the inside, across behind multiple jabs. 4 punches landed, and there will indeed be a chin check as those punches get through hard and heavy on Schmeling as he looks to answer back first. He answers back at a 79. He misses, but the 8 on the die is outside of his chin knockdown, so there will be no knockdown, and he is not stunned as we go to the 2-minute mark here in the round. 3 and a 5. This time a toe-to-toe from the inside. 45 from the inside. He connects with a jab and a huge hook that lands heavily on Max Schmeling as there will be another chin check as 2 punches get through. Max Schmeling looking to answer back, and he answers back big from the inside. A combination from all angles as he lands 4 punches, and there will be a cut check on Evander Holyfield. But first, chin check, Max Schmeling. And he is knocked down. Max Schmeling is knocked down here in the second round by Evander Holyfield as the huge cross to the jaw and then a left hook to the temple puts Max Schmeling down on the mat here in round number 2. He has been knocked down. His chin KO is a 3. So let's take a look. Let's roll the die. And he gets up. And he will get up at a count of 6. So here in round number 2, excuse me, we see Max Schmeling knocked down by Evander Holyfield. As we will go into the minute 40 segment now, Holyfield unopposed. It's from the outside. It's a 90 from the outside. As Schmeling does what he knows he needs to do, he clinches and survives that segment to be able to fire away in the minute 20 segment. This is minute 20, we go toe-to-toe again from the inside. Evander Holyfield leading off 85 from the inside. Again, there's another clinch as Schmeling is still trying to clear his head as we go to the minute mark here in the round. 3 and a 6. This time, Schmeling looking to try to land some punches from the inside, but it's a 76 from the inside. He misses. No counter from Evander Holyfield as we go to the last 40 seconds. Holyfield not able to take advantage of the knockdown as we're in the last 40 seconds. 4 and a 2, a toe-to-toe from the outside. Holyfield leading off from the outside. Again, a clinch as Schmeling is just looking to get out of this round. 2 and a 5. The last 20 seconds. This time, Holyfield from the outside. 76 from the outside. He misses, but no counter for Schmeling as the bell rings, and we saw our first knockdown of the fight as Evander Holyfield knocked down Max Schmeling in round number 2. Holyfield landing 12 punches in that round, and one of them a left hook that put Max Schmeling on the canvas. Schmeling landing 4 punches in that round. This round will be judged easily by our judges, an 8-punch differential, but the knockdown leaves no doubt in the judges as Rudy Ortega turns in his card. Frank Lombardi, his card to the commission. Now Joe Pasquale, as this fight now is in the hands of Evander Holyfield as he leads this fight after the knockdown in round number 2. As we go into round number 3, Schmeling's corner has got their fighter revived, ready to get up off the stool and take the fight to Evander Holyfield here in round number 3. Holyfield has to be feeling confident after seeing Schmeling go to the mat in round number 2. Both fighters up off their stools, eyeing the other. Bell rings, dice rolls. 4 and a 4. This time Schmeling on the offensive from the outside. 71 from the outside. But he misses. There will be a counter, 2 hooks, one to the body and one to the head of Max Schmeling. And there will be a cut check for Schmeling as that punch to the head may have done some damage. Schmeling cuts it a 4, but he does not cut as that blow glances off as we go to the 240 mark here in round number 3. 1 and a 2. See a toe-to-toe from the outside. Holyfield leading off from the outside. 72 from the outside. He misses. Schmeling fires back from the outside. 47. He hits short, hard punches. 2 punches landed just outside of his power range as we go to the 220 mark here in round number 3. 1 and a 2. Again, a toe-to-toe from the outside. This time Schmeling leading off. 41 from the outside. 2 more punches landed as Holyfield looks to answer back. 93 from the outside, and that's a clinch, taking back those 2 punches from Schmeling as Schmeling looked to get off, but Holyfield tied him up as we go to the 2-minute mark here in round number 3. 2 and a 6. We'll see Holyfield on the offensive from the outside. 06 from the outside. Cross behind multiple jabs as he lands 4 punches to the head and body of Max Schmeling. And all those punches go through as we go to the minute 40 mark here in round number 3. 1 and a 1. We'll see Schmeling on the offensive from the outside. 32 from the outside. He follows a 1-2 with an uppercut that gets through the guard into the jaw of Evander Holyfield as he lands 3 punches. And Holyfield allows all those punches to go through as we get to the minute 20 mark here in round number 3. 1 and a 5. We've seen Schmeling again on the offensive from the inside. 98 from the inside. He does indeed get a punch through, but it looks like it's low. There'll be a foul check, but Davy Pearl misses that as he goes low, but No call as we go to the minute mark here in round number 3. 4 and 6. Again, a toe-to-toe from the inside as Schmeling goes first from the inside. 18, a combination from all angles. Four punches landed as Holyfield looks to answer back. And he answers back big, double zeros as he hits multiple shots to the head. 5 punches landed by Holyfield. As we go to the 42nd mark here in the round, both fighters throwing heavy here in round number 3. 5 and a 4. We'll see Holyfield again on the offensive from the inside. 0-5 from the inside. Again, multiple shots to the head as he lands 5 more punches. And there will be a cut check on Max Schmeling as he allows all those punches to go through. And he is not cut as we go to the 22nd mark here in round number 3. 1 and a 2. Again, a toe-to-toe from the outside. First Holyfield. Holyfield misses. Schmeling looks to answer back, but as the bell rings, he cannot get any punches in as round number 3 ends. Another busy round and another round won by Evander Holyfield in this observer's eyes as he landed 16 punches to 10 for Schmeling. 6-punch differential. How will our judges see that round? Judge Rudy Ortega. Now Judge Frank Lombardi. And Joe Pasquale. All right. Judges' scores are in as Rudy Ortega hands his card in. Frank Lombardi. And now Joe Pasquale. So we're through 3 rounds. I still see this fight in Holyfield's corner. As he's getting his instructions or telling him to continue doing what you're doing. Good morning, Al. Hope you're doing well. Enjoying this heavyweight bout so far being won by Holyfield. He knocked Schmeling down in round number 2. He's out-punched him in each round. Schmeling, though, is fighting valiantly. As we go into round number 4, we'll see what these fighters got as they're up off their stools. Schmeling corner telling him to get busy. He's losing this fight. As we go into round number 4, bell ring, dice rolls, 6 and a 2. Again, Evander Holyfield on the inside, 67. He misses, counter opportunity, and Schmeling does indeed counter as he hooks to the body and then to the head of Evander Holyfield as we go to the 240 mark here in round number 4, 5 and 2. Again, Holyfield on the offensive from the inside, 97 from the inside. He gets a punch in, but it looks like it's illegal as he does indeed foul. What will that foul be? It is a low blow. So here in round number 4, Holyfield fighting a little dirty as he is warned for a low blow here in round number 4. As we go now to the 220 mark, Holyfield trying to show his dominance as he is fighting a little dirty. 3 and a 2. Max Schmeling from the inside. 64 from the inside. He misses. Counter opportunity again. And Holyfield does indeed counter as he throws 2 hooks, both to the body of Max Schmeling as we go to the 2-minute mark here in round number 4. 1 and a 1. Schmeling on the offensive from the outside. He misses as he tries to go hard to the body and then the head of Evander Holyfield, but Holyfield takes both those on his gloves as we go to the minute 40 mark. 4 and 5. Holyfield on the offensive from the outside. 87 from the outside. It is a clinch as he's trying to rough Schmeling up, tossing him around the ring as we go to the minute 20 mark. Double deuces. See Holyfield on the offensive from the outside. Again, a clinch as they're hugging away right now as we go to the minute mark here in the round. 5 and a 1, toe-to-toe from the inside. Holyfield leading off from the inside, throwing a jab and a hook, landing 2 punches. As Schmeling looks to answer back. 59, he does not as he misses his opportunity as we go to the 42nd mark here in round number 4. 3 and a 3. Schmeling on the offensive from the inside. 63. He misses, but he was throwing big. If he could have landed that punch, it would have possibly knocked down Evander Holyfield, but he misses wildly as we go to the 22nd mark here in the round. 3 and a 5. We'll see this time Schmeling going big on the outside. This is an 06 from the outside. Combinations from every angle. 4 punches landed, but one of those is caught on the gloves of Holyfield as he defends and blocks one of those as the bell rings. And that will be round number 4. Much slower production round as both fighters were fighting cautiously after a busy first 3 rounds. Only 5 punches to 4 landed in that round. It's round number 4, uneventful, kind of boring. The fight in itself has been exciting. Makes it difficult for these judges. Judges Rudy Ortega with a 1-punch differential. His scorecard is in, as is Lombardi's. Now Pasquale. Hey, Al, do you know, is that Pasquale or Pasquale? Just curious. Don't know if it really matters. And his score. All right, judges' scores are in. Another tight round. But still, after 4, I still have Holyfield leading in this fight. As we go into round number 5 of this 10-round bout. Both fighters, both corners telling them get busy. That last round was not enough. Just take your opponent out. Round 5, bell rings, dice rolls. 4 and a 6. We'll see Holyfield on the offensive from the outside. 62 from the outside. He misses. There will be a counter. 2 hooks, 1 to the body and 1 to the head of Evander Holyfield. And there will be a chin check as that 2 is a powerful counter as he lands that hook to the head. Chin check, Evander Holyfield, and he takes that and just keeps moving forward, eyeing his opponent. 4 and a 1. Now, I don't know what you mean by BRB. Back at work, okay. 74 and a 1. We'll see Schmeling go on the offensive from the outside, but it is a 76 from the outside. He misses. No counter as we go to the 220 mark. 5 and a 5. This time Holyfield from the inside. 39 from the inside. Connects with a jab and a huge hook that gets to the jaw of Max Schmeling, as there will be a chin check as he lets those through. Will Schmeling go down again here in round number 5? And he does not as we go to the 2-minute mark of this heavyweight bout. 5 and 5. Again, 5-5. We'll see Holyfield on the inside, 92 from the inside. That is a clinch as we go to the minute 40 mark here in the round. 1-2. Toe-to-toe from the outside. Holyfield leading off, 79 from the outside. He misses. Schmeling looks to fire back, 53 from the outside, but that is outside of his range. It's both fighters swinging wildly as we go to the minute 20 mark here in the round. 5-1. Again, a toe-to-toe from the inside. Holyfield leading off from the inside. A cross behind multiple jabs as he lands 4 punches. And there will be a cut check on Schmeling after he answers back with a 43. And he himself, short, hard punches, lands 2 himself. Now, cut check for Max Schmeling as it is a 7. He does not cut as we go to the minute mark here in round number 5. Boxcars will see Evander Holyfield on the offensive from the outside, 87. And again, there's another clinch as we go to the 42nd mark here in the round. Another slower round from these heavyweights as they're beginning to tire. 4-3. We'll see Schmeling on the offensive from the inside. Combinations from all angles as he lands 4 punches. And Holyfield lets all through as we go to the 22nd mark here in the round. 4-5. We'll see Holyfield on the offensive from the outside. Cross behind multiple jabs again as he goes to the head of Max Schmeling. 4 punches landed. As the bell rings, and that will be the end of round number 5. Another closely contested round as this fight is getting tight now, as both fighters are getting their rhythm in this fight, as 10 punches were landed by Holyfield to 8 by Schmeling. Again, another close round that will make it tough for the judges. A 2-punch differential as we go to the judges. Rudy Ortega, Frank Lombardi, and now Joe Pasquale. All judges' scores are in as they hand in their scorecards. The fighters are getting their last instructions before they head out for round number 6. Again, this observer has Holyfield winning all but I believe 1 round. And so Max Schmeling needs to get busy, and that's what his corner is telling him. You're losing this fight, champ. You need to get busy. Take it to the other man. Get inside. Bang away. Fire away from outside. Whatever you need to do, get it done. As the bell rings, the dice roll. 6-1. Toe-to-toe from the inside. Holyfield leading off from the inside. 82 from the inside. He misses. Schmeling firing back. He does not. 33. Following a 1-2 with an uppercut. He lands 3 punches, and they're hard punches as he goes to the body and head of Evander Holyfield as we go to the 240 mark here in round number 6. 6-3. See again a toe-to-toe from the inside. This time, Schmeling leading off as he throws short, hard punches in close. 2 punches land as Holyfield looks to answer back. 72. He does not. He misses, as so far this has been Schmeling's round early as we go to the 220 mark. 4-3. Again, Schmeling on the inside. 97 from the inside. He throws low, but Davy Pearl misses it as that foul punch gets through as we go to the 2-minute mark here in round number 6. 4-6. Toe-to-toe from the inside. First Schmeling. He does indeed throw that. Again, he follows that 1-2 with the uppercut, getting those 3 punches through as Holyfield answers back with a 74. Holyfield yet to land a punch in this round as he again misses as we go to the minute 40 mark. 3-1. Again, Schmeling on the offensive from the outside. This has been his round. He again follows that 1-2 with an uppercut. He's found his rhythm. He's found Holyfield's chin as he gets 3 more punches through as we go to the minute 20 mark. All Schmeling so far here in round number 6. 6-3. Again, toe-to-toe from the inside. 43 from the inside. Short, hard punches in close. 2 punches land. And there will be a chin check of Evander Holyfield after his exchange. 69. He misses. Now, chin check for Evander Holyfield. It is a 2. He's knocked down here. He's knocked down here in round number 6. So we see Holyfield go down. Round number 6. And his KO is a 1. It's going to be a very difficult to KO him. It will have to be the 1. But here we go. And it is a 3. He barely does get up. He gets up on the count of 3. But that was close. So here in round number 6, we've seen momentum shift as we see Evander Holyfield knocked down here in round number 6. Change the complexion of this fight as we go to the minute segment. Schmeling will be unopposed as he's throwing from the outside. It is a 90 from the outside. He misses the opportunity for a wheel check as we go to the 42nd mark. Double deuces. We'll see Evander Holyfield looking to right the ship as he goes from the outside, as he throws a jab, a hook, and an uppercut, finally landing punches in this round as the round is closing off. There will be no defense from Schmeling as we go to the 22nd segment, and that was a punch that landed heavily, but not quite heavy enough as the 6 was just outside of Holyfield's power. 6-4. We'll see a toe-to-toe from the inside. Evander Holyfield leading off. He connects with that jab and his land. And Schmeling looks to answer back. 46. And he lands short, hard punches as the bell rings. He lands 2 more. And a great round for Max Schmeling as he outpunched and put Holyfield on the mat here in round number 6. As this fight has suddenly swung in Schmeling's favor. As that 16-punch round evened up this fight, plus with him going down, it will be a 10-8 round all around from the judges as they quickly hand in their scores in round number 6. So I now have this fight getting closer. I would still, even with the knockdown here in round number 6, I still have Holyfield leading this fight because we've both seen both fighters hit the canvas. But we shall see as we go into round number 7. Things are getting interesting. Corners giving their instructions. As Holyfield will have it. He did land more punches in that last segment, so he will have momentum as we go into round number 7. Bell rings, dice rolls. 1-1. Schmeling on the outside, 90 from the outside. He misses. And Evander Holyfield counters back, and he counters back heavy. He lands a hook to a right hook to the body and a left hook to the head. And there will be a chin check on Max Schmeling as that hook to the head got through hard and heavy. And Schmeling just shakes it off and moves forward as we go to the 240 mark here in round number 7. 3 and a 5. We'll see a toe-to-toe from the inside. Holyfield first going from the inside, across behind multiple jabs. 4 punches land, and that fourth is a cross that goes heavy to Max Schmeling, who will have a chin check after he answers back. He answers back with a 60. He misses. Now chin check for Schmeling, and it is a knockdown. He is knocked down here in round number 7. As the 1 is a easy call for the knockdown, he's knocked down here in round number 7. Will he get up? His chin KO again is a 3. As we roll the die, he does get up, gets up at the count of 5. Here in round number 7, Evander Holyfield answers back from that knockdown in round 6 to put Max Schmeling on his backside here in round number 7. This fight is getting interesting as we're seeing knockdowns galore. As we go to the 220 mark, Holyfield will be unopposed as he throws from the outside. That's a 22 from the outside. That's a cross behind multiple jabs, and that cross gets through heavy again they all get through, and now we will see a wheel check for Max Schmeling. And he gets through that segment as the 15 is well outside the wheel check. As we go to the 2-minute mark here in the round, boxcars, we'll see again Holyfield on the inside, 24 from the inside, jab, a hook, and then that uppercut getting through the guard as 3 punches land for Evander Holyfield. And there will be no defense from Max Schmeling as we go to the minute 40 mark here in the round. 4 and a 4. This time Schmeling on the outside, 18 from the outside, a combination hitting from all angles as he lands 4 punches. And there will be a chin check for Holyfield as he allows all those punches through. Will there be another knockdown here in the round? And there is. Evander Holyfield has been knocked down here in round number 7. This round has been amazing. The last 2 rounds, just seeing heavy leather being thrown by both fighters. Now, again, chin check for Evander Holyfield. And he gets up at the count of 9, taking his full count as he needs to gather his senses, as we've seen both fighters knocked down here in round number 7. Now, as we go to the minute 20 mark, Schmeling will be unopposed as he throws from the inside. The 77 from the inside is a miss as he misses that opportunity. As we go to the minute mark here in the round, 6 and a 2. Holyfield on the inside, 82 from the inside. He misses. No counter from Schmeling as we go to the 42nd mark, as both fighters fighting dazed and swinging heavy, 6 and a 1. We'll see a toe-to-toe from the inside. Schmeling leading off from the inside, 41 from the inside, 1-2, and then the uppercut, 3 punches landed, and there will be a chin check on Evander Holyfield. After his exchange, he misses, and the 16 is well outside of his knockdown of 1. As we go to the 22nd mark here in round number 7, an action-packed round, 3 and a 2. We'll see Schmeling on the offensive, 0-8 from the inside, combinations from all angles as he lands 4 more punches. And again, there will be a chin check for Evander Holyfield And the bell rings as both fighters have been battered this round. Both fighters going down, so I can't score 10-8 for either fighter. The judges are going to have a difficulty this time, as it was just a one-punch differential in the round. 13, oh, two punches, excuse me. 13-11 with both fighters hitting the mat. And both fighters fatigued down to 5. So what I'm going to do next round, round number 8, after 5 punches are landed by their opponent, our fighters will be fatigued. But we do have a 2-punch differential with both fighters being knocked down. So let's see how the judges are going to score this. Judge Rudy Ortega. His tally is in. Frank Lombardi. And now Joe Pasquale. All right. Scores are in. Judges deliberating heavily in that round. Difficult to score when you see both fighters with flash knockdowns of the other. This fight goes into round number 8 with Schmeling being knocked down twice and Evander Holyfield knocked down twice. What an exciting fight as we go into round number 8 of this 10-round bout. Anybody's fight so far. Bell rings, dice roll, 1 and a 6. See a toe-to-toe from the outside. Holyfield will be leading off. No, that's actually Schmeling leading off from the outside. 24 from the outside, Max Schmeling. Follows a 1-2 and lands that uppercut through the guard of Evander Holyfield as Holyfield looks to answer back. And 0-1, he answers back big as he throws multiple shots to the body and then to the head of Max Schmeling. And there will be a cut check on Max Schmeling. But that 19 is well above anybody's cut check as we go to the 240 mark here in the round. 2 and a 3. We'll see again a toe-to-toe from the outside. This time, Holyfield leading off, and that will be a miss as Schmeling looks to answer back, and he answers back big. 13 from the outside, and that will be combination from all angles. 4 punches landed, and those punches get through hard and heavy as there's a chin check on Holyfield, and he is stunned. He will be stunned here in round number 8. As Schmeling is getting busy here in the round. So he is stunned here in the round as this fight is showing us everything. As we go to the 220 mark, Schmeling will be unopposed as he throws from outside, 83 from the outside. He misses, and as Evander Holyfield shakes out the cobwebs from his head as we go to the 2-minute mark here in the round. 3 and a 3. Again, we'll see Schmeling on the inside, 29 from the inside. 1-2 again, and then the uppercut that gets through to the jaw. 3 more punches landed. No defense from Evander Holyfield as those punches get through. Minute 40 left here in the round. 2 and a 6. This time Holyfield on the offensive. This time from the outside, 98. He does indeed get a punch through, and it is low, and it is not seen by Davy Pearl as we go to the minute 20 segment in this round. 6 and a 3. We'll see a toe-to-toe from the inside. This time, Schmeling again leading off, 82. from the inside. He misses, and if he could have landed that punch, it would have put Holyfield on his backside, but he misses as Holyfield, with good head movement, misses that cross. And he answers back with a 36, a jab and a hook and an uppercut. And that uppercut gets through, and there will be a cut check on Schmeling. And that roll of one, there will be a cut. So we see damage to Schmeling here in round number 8. And he has a cut right eye here in round number 8. Cut right eye. Here in round 8, as we go to the minute mark here in the round number 8, 1 and a 2, toe-to-toe from the outside. Evander Holyfield leading off from the outside. He misses. Schmeling looks to answer back. 49 from the outside, and he throws a short, hard punch, and that right hook gets to the jaw of Evander Holyfield, landing heavily, but Holyfield just walks it forward as he pressures Schmeling as we go to the 42nd mark here in the round. 3 and a 3. See Schmeling on the offensive from the inside. 27 from the inside. He gets that 1-2 with the uppercut in once again as 3 punches land. And the defense from Evander Holyfield allows another hook to the body as we go to the 22nd mark here in the round. A round being won by Schmeling, even though he does have a cut over that right eye. 5 and a 5. We'll look for Holyfield to close out the round. 46 from the outside. He connects with a jab and a huge hook that lands to the temple of Max Schmeling as he allows it through. Now there will be a chin check for Max Schmeling as that punch bounces off his cranium. But the bell sounds as Max Schmeling staggers back to his corner. Another exciting round from both fighters. This time, both fighters will now be fatigued. As I forgot to do that after 5 punches, but we will know going into the next round. 11 punches landed by Holyfield, 16 by Schmeling, as I see him winning that round. Now both fighters are fatigued. We'll go into round number 9 and round number 10 with fatigued fighters, both being battered in this fight, as both have seen the mat twice. And now we see Schmeling with a cut over his right eye. First, Judge Rudy Ortega with a 6-punch differential. Now, Frank Lombardi and Joe Pasquale. Judges' scores are in. Interesting scoring. I gave that round easily to Schmeling. Maybe the cut right eye can influence, but we did see Holyfield dazed and confused and stunned in that round. As we go to round number 9, both fighters up off their stools, weary, both fatigued. We'll be reading off the right column. Bell ring, dice rolls, 1 and a 5. We'll see Holyfield on the offensive from the outside. That's a 95 from the outside. He goes low again, and he gets away with it one more time as we go to the 240 mark here in round number 9. 3 and a 1 this time. On the outside, Max Schmeling on the outside, 81 from the outside. He misses. Counter opportunity from Holyfield, and he does indeed counter as he gets a hook back through the defenses of Max Schmeling as we go to the 220 mark here in round number 9. 4 and a 5. We'll see Holyfield on the offensive from the outside. It is a 14 from the outside, across behind multiple jabs. He gets 3 punches through as we see no defense from Max Schmeling as we go to the 2-minute mark here in the round. So far, Evander Holyfield winning this round 4 and a 1. This time, Schmeling from the outside, 56 from it outside. He again misses, and Holyfield takes advantage of the situation, again getting a hook through the defenses of Max Schmeling as we go to the minute 40 mark here in the round. 2 and a 4. We'll see a toe-to-toe from the outside. Evander Holyfield leading off from the outside. 0-9 from the outside, cross behind multiple jabs. He again gets 3 punches through as Schmeling looks to answer back in the exchange, but he misses as we go to the minute 20 mark. Schmeling yet to land a punch as Holyfield is outboxing Schmeling here in round number 9. 4 and 1, toe-to-toe from the inside. Holyfield leading off first. He misses as Schmeling looks to answer back with a 77. He misses as well as we go to the minute mark here in the round. Boxcars will see Holyfield leading off from the inside. Again, multiple shots to the head. He lands 4 more punches on Schmeling as Schmeling is yet to seem to get off his stool in this round as we go to the 42nd mark with no punches landed by Schmeling. 1 and a 1. We'll see Schmeling this time on the offensive from the outside. 59 from the outside. He will miss, and no counter from Holyfield as we go to the last 20 seconds here in round number 9. 5 and a 1. We'll see a toe-to-toe from the inside. Holyfield leading off. He misses. Schmeling firing back with a 39. He lands a 1-2. The uppercut is blocked as he gets those through heavy. Chin check on Holyfield. But the 9 is well outside of his knockdown of 4 as the bell sounds for round number 9. And round number 9 is in the books. I have to say that was a round that was, in my eyes, was won easily by Holyfield. So I see round number 10, going into round number 10, I think for Schmeling to win this fight, he's got to knock out Holyfield. I think Holyfield does have at least a 2-round advantage. He's going to have to knock him down. He's going to have to knock him out. Knockdown might do it. 10-8 round could possibly do it, but I wouldn't count on it. 13 punches landed by Holyfield in that round to only 2 for Schmeling, which makes the scoring for our judges easy in round number 9. Schmeling just was not active enough. So the scores are in. And we go to round number 10 in this 10-round bout that has seen all kind of action. We've seen both fighters on the mat twice in this fight. We see Max Schmeling with a cut right eye. And round number 10 comes. Both fighters weary, beaten, up off their stools after instructions from their corner. They meet in center ring. Both touch gloves out of respect for one another as the bell rings and the dice roll. 3 and 2. We'll see Schmeling on the offensive from the inside. 62 from the inside. He misses. No counter from Holyfield as we go to the next segment. 6 and a 3. This time a toe-to-toe from the inside. Holyfield leading off from the inside. 38 from the inside. A jab, a hook. Get through 2 punches land. There will be a cut check on Max Schmeling as he looks to answer back. A 44 from the inside. He gets a short, hard punch through as he lands 1 punch. Now, cut check. The cut is a 5. It's just outside of his cut of 4 as we go to the 220 mark. Here in round number 10, 5 and a 3. Again, a toe-to-toe from the inside. This time, Holyfield leading off. Jab, a hook. He gets 2 more punches through, and they're hard and heavy. Even weary, Holyfield is landing hard punches as there will be a chin check for Schmeling as he looks to answer back. He answers back with a 77. He misses, and the 16 is well outside of his chin rating. So we go to the 2-minute mark here in round number 10. 5 and a 2. We'll see Holyfield on the offensive, 77. He misses, counter opportunity, and Schmeling does indeed counter back with a hook that gets through the defenses of Evander Holyfield as we go to the minute 40 mark here in the round. Double deuces. See Holyfield on the offensive from the outside, 33 from the outside. Jab and a hook again, get through. 2 punches land. Defensive check. And Schmeling does indeed take one of those punches, that hook. He blocks with his elbows as we go to the minute 20 mark here in the round. 4 and a 6. See a toe-to-toe from the outside. Holyfield leading off from the outside. 34 from the outside. Again, he gets that jab followed by the hook in as he lands 2 more punches. As Schmeling looks to answer back, and he answers back big from the outside. Combinations from all angles as he lands 3 punches as we go to the last minute of this 10-round bout. 1 and a 6. Toe-to-toe from the outside. This time, Schmeling leading off from the outside. He gets a short, hard punch in as he delivers a cross to the jaw of Evander Holyfield. Holyfield answering back. A 26 himself as he lands again that jab and that hook that gets through as we go to the 42nd mark here in the round. A 5 and a 4. We'll see a toe-to-toe again from the inside. Holyfield leading off. Double zeros from the inside. Multiple shots to the head. 4 punches landed as a hook, a cross, and then 2 more hooks get through. 4 punches landed, and there will be a chin check of Max Schmeling after he looks to answer back. And he throws an 89, and that is a clinch. So no punches landed by Holyfield in that exchange as Schmeling started to feel the power and hung on to Holyfield. As we go to the last 20 seconds of this fight, 4 and a 5, we'll see Holyfield going on the offensive from the outside. 76, he misses, and there will be no counter from Max Schmeling as the bell rings, and our fight is over. This 10-round bout that saw all kind of action is now over, as in that round, Holyfield land 9 punches to the 6 of Max Schmeling. And I believe Holyfield has won this fight, even though he was down on the mat twice. He answered back to himself and puts Max Schmeling on the mat twice. We have a 3-punch differential, so our judges will give their scores. Judge Rudy Ortega, Frank Lombardi, and Joe Pasquale. And the scores are in. This 10-round bout was full of action. It was a great one to call. Enjoyed seeing the leather fly, blood flow, and I guess the snot fly. 10-9 rounds. a couple 10-8s. I have Evander taking this fight. I think he won probably all but 2 rounds, but that's unofficial. So we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Joe Pasquale scores the fight 96-93. Judge Frank Lombardi scores the bout 95-94. And Judge Rudy Ortega, I think the one that's kind of out of hand here, scores it 98-90 for your winner by unanimous decision, Evander, the real deal, Holyfield. And I would have to agree with the judges that this is a unanimous decision. And I could see how Rudy Ortega scored it 98-90. So, because I do think Holyfield was pretty dominant in this fight. Frank Lombardi scoring at 95-94 raises some eyebrows. But again, the winner of the fight was Evander Holyfield, and he won unanimously. So Holyfield will continue moving forward in our double elimination tournament. He moves forward. Schmeling, with his second loss, goes back home to Germany. So that is our bout. I hope you enjoyed. Al, thanks for listening in. And I hope you have a great day. And anybody who stumbles upon this stream later, I hope you enjoy. It was an exciting fight with 4 knockdowns in the fight, 2 by each fighter, as a lot of heavy leather was being thrown. So exciting bout, but won decisively by Evander Holyfield. I hope everyone has a great and blessed day. Enjoy the day God's given you.